Hey guys, Moms Against Medical Bullying. I was doing my laundry and all of a sudden, flashed before my eyes, was the time when I pledged a sorority in college and it was Hell Week. And during Hell Week, they do sleep deprivation and all kinds of things, right? So, boom, hazing. The word hazing came to me. I'm like, oh my God, hazing, right? This is kind of like what whoever, I hate saying the government because I understand, okay, essentially what I feel like is almost like the government is being held hostage in a way, by Rockefeller Medicine, by, the WHO, CDC, all these crazy organizations. I almost feel like the government's being held hostage, but they're also participating in this stuff, and harming the people in the name, of trying to keep people safe. It's a lie. So, anyways, I feel like what they're doing is they're hazing us, right? Kind of like saying, okay, what's the purpose of hazing, right? Hazing, is kind of like saying, how bad do you want to be a part of our group? What would you do for us? How far would you take it? How much can I torture you and you still be committed to us? Right? Because I don't know if any of you out there have pledged a sorority, but during Hell Week, what they do is kind of withhold from you life essentials in a sense, sleep deprivation, maybe you don't eat, they have your eyes covered, you can't see, because they're also saying, well, first of all, not only how much sacrifice would you show us, but how much do you trust us? How much do you trust us, right? That's what the government wants us to do. How much do you trust us? Are you willing to wear a covering over your face to show that you trust us and that, you're willing to do, what we ask, what we say, sacrifice your breath life. And some people might say, oh, well, you're going too far with it. Well, look, thankfully, I don't work in any of these places that are forcing employees to, to wear a mask. They're the ones who really have it worse than me, But you know what? In a sense, they can gather together and stand up for themselves as well. You know what I'm saying? Most people choose to go along with the hazing. So the action of hazing, right, in an initiation process involving harassment. What else does it say here? There was another definition here. Okay. The practice of playing unpleasant tricks on someone or forcing someone to do unpleasant things. Now, wearing a mask is not pleasant, and they know that. And they play people on that because they'll be like, we know that it's, not pleasant, but you're doing it. You're sacrificing for us. You're sacrificing for the people, right? You're sacrificing to be a part of the group. And so, let's see, what's harassment? Harassment. An unwanted behavior which you find offensive or which makes you feel intimidated or humiliated. I'd say, people feel intimidated and they wear masks, To me, it's humiliating to say, cover your face, you're a biological weapon. I don't know. What else here was I gonna say? To humiliate, make someone feel ashamed and foolish by injuring their dignity and self-respect, especially publicly, right? Wear these masks in public. You wear these masks in public. You acknowledge that come here, girl, that you're a biological weapon. What are you doing? Got a puppy and she wants to eat everything. Come here, girl. Kindness, watch her. All right. So also what I had here in my notes was life essentials, right? They want to the things that you need essentially to be healthy, right? We know are deep sleep, eating well, breathing deep, right? Breathing deep to get good oxygen to the brain, for proper cell function. Why would the government ask people, even for 1 second, even for 5 minutes, to forsake their breath? Forsake your breath for others, right? Do it for us. Show how committed are you, to our system. Let's see here. Yeah, and do you trust us? It's all based on trust and wanting to belong to the group. So I don't know if I'm overreaching there, but I feel like, well, maybe I didn't. There's more, but I definitely could see how, hazing can relate to what is being done to people. And the sad thing is that they don't even, or maybe they do know, like they don't even really acknowledge at face value that they're being hazed. And when you're being hazed, when you're pledging a sorority, in a sense, you feel great because you feel like, oh, it's gonna be worth it. Like this is cool. I'm gonna be in a sorority. I'm gonna belong to this group. I'm gonna show them that I'm really dedicated and I really care about them and I want to belong and be a part of them and do what they do and wear their letters on my back. I want to wear their letters. You wear the letters. It shows you're in. You made it past the hazing. And yeah, I mean, and so, when people are being hazed, there's almost a satisfaction to it. And I feel like that's how some of these maskers act. Like there's a satisfaction to what they're doing, even though they know they're not breathing as well, but they're doing it for the group. They're doing it to be a part of, Bashir's clan or whatever government's clan, for that purpose. So, anyways, I'm just rambling, but all right, thanks guys.